Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
From the Lou, Bishop Luers High School, the site for a good girls basketball matchup here on this Thursday evening in early December. The Whitko Wildcats, regional champions last year, fell in the opening round of the semi-state a season ago, but they look like they are back and possibly even better than last year. And a young group for Bishop Luers trying to get a marquee victory to get them rolling in the right direction. Thursday night girls basketball, and glad to be with you here. SummitCitySports.com, live on IHSAATV.org. We are also live on YouTube. You can check us out. Search Summit City Sports. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Whitko coming in at 4-1, and it's been a while since the Wildcats had their last game pre-Thanksgiving, all the way back on November 22nd at Northrop. A 16-point win for Whitko over the Bruins. Reese Stonebreaker with 22 points. Kyra Lowe chips in 12. Swin Jackson had 17 for Northrop, but Whitko outscores the Bruins 28-12 in the second half to get the win and improve to 4-1 on the season. In fact, that one loss so far this year came at the hands of Columbia City, who is always a girls basketball power in Northeast Indiana. But you think about Whitko and being a 2A school and competing with Columbia City, a 4A school, tells you how dangerous this group is in 2A once again in 2025-26. Head coach Justin Jordan now in his fourth season at the helm for Whitko, a 61-61 overall record, perfectly at 500 for Coach Jordan coming into tonight's game, and would expect that Coach Jordan's resume is going to get a whole lot better after this year in terms of that overall win-loss column margin. Whitko on the road tonight, and then they'll host Manchester on December 12th, the start of 3 consecutive home games before Christmas break for Whitko. And we talked about Reese Stonebreaker, the senior. You've got Jama Stonebreaker, the junior. Those two can light up the scoreboard, but also a transfer in Kyra Lowe, who came from South Bend, Washington. Lowe averaging 11.5 points per game. Reese Stonebreaker at 15 points a contest. Jama Stonebreaker just under 10 points per game. And then Allie Brown at 8 points per game. Whitko on average 55 points a contest. They are turning teams over as well. Plus 7.5 in the turnover margin for Whitko coming into tonight. We'll see if they can be a little bit better at the free throw line. 27 of 53 at the line, just 51% this season. Bishop Luers on the other side coming in at 2-3 on the year. Their last game was all the way back on November 25th. Pre-holiday against Eastside, 54-48, the final there. And it's a Luers group that is slowly but surely getting better as the season continues. Saw them struggle out of the gate against Central Noble, but they picked up an SAC victory over Southside, and it feels like they're finding their groove a little bit more. Addie Warner had 9 points. Trinity Brown with 7. but it was all about Harvest Green. 19 points on 8 of 25 shooting from the floor for Green, the freshman. Head coach Mary Hathaway now in year number 2 with Bishop Luers, 11-18 overall record. Bishop Luers will be back in action on Wednesday, December 10th, 6 days from now at home against Belmont. And then 4 consecutive SAC games before Christmas break. December 12th against Northrop, December 16th against Snyder at home, and then 2 road games, the 19th and 20th at Homestead and at Northside. Talked about Harvest Green. She's leading the scoring for Luers this season at 15.2 points per contest, 8.2 rebounds a game as well for Green. And then Trinity Brown just under 8 points per game for this Luers group that is extremely young, 47 points per contest offensively. They are also a pretty poor shooting free throw team at 51% on the year, 40% from the field. Both Whitko and Bishop Luers are part of the same sectional. Bluffton, Adams Central, South Adams, Luers, Whitko, and Woodland making up that sectional in 2A. 2A number 36, Woodland hosting that sectional this season. Other games going on tonight on our Summit City Sports channels. We've got Wayne at Canterbury and Garrett at Leo. Those are both girls basketball contests. Tomorrow we'll have 5 different sites, 6 different games in total. I'll be live with our cameraman Matt Jackson at Snyder tomorrow. Southside at Snyder doubleheader. Varsity girls at 6, varsity boys at approximately 7:30. And then boys games, Lakewood Park at Bishop Dwenger, Northside at DeKalb, Blackhawk Christian at New Haven in a big game. And then a girls basketball contest tomorrow night as well, Bishop Dwenger at Northrop. And then on Saturday, 3 games. Matt and I will be live at Northrop for Anderson against Northrop in boys basketball. Another boys game, Marion here at Bishop Luers. And then our lone girls game on Saturday, Columbia City at Leo in Northeast 8 action. We'll run through your starters, then we'll take a break as we get ready for the national anthem here inside Bishop Luers High School. Big thanks to Athletic Director Kevin Mann for having us out tonight and getting us all set up and ready to go. Addie Warner, Elise Jones, Mytasia Inslee, Harvest Green, and Arcelia Sanchez make up the starting 5 for Bishop Luers. Hazel Leffers, Jameis Stonebreaker, Kyra Lowe, Reese Stonebreaker, and Allie Brown are your starting 5 for Whitko. As we get set for the national anthem, we're going to step aside, take about a 90-second break. We'll come back, meet the starters after this.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season. Take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So Bishop Luers Sr. leading us in tonight's national anthem as we get ready to meet the starters for both Whitko and Bishop Luers. You'll notice on your screen tonight, usually we have Luers in red. Whitko is wearing red tonight, so didn't want the confusion. So just if you're checking in and you're like, oh, Luers not in red this time, well, that would be why. Whitko wearing red tonight. Luers in white will designate them in black on your scoreboard so you can actually read the word Luers. Let's meet your starters. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Whitko Wildcats at 4-1 to start this season. 5'7" sophomore guard, number 4, Hazel Leffers. Also starting at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Jama Stonebreaker. Another guard for Whitko and a junior at 5'7", number 23, Kyra Lowe. Senior, 5'7" forward, Reese Stonebreaker, wears number 25. And the center in the middle, 6'2", junior, number 33, Allie Brown. Head coach Justin Jordan in his 4th season, sectional and regional champs a season ago, and 20 wins in last year's campaign. Now the starters for the Knights of Bishop Luers, a 5'7" senior guard, number 2, Addie Warner. 5'6" sophomore guard, number 11, Elise Jones. A 5'11" freshman forward, number 12, Mytasia Inslee. A 5'8" freshman guard, number 22, Harvest Green. And a 5'5" junior guard, number 33, Arcelia Sanchez. The head coach for the Bishop Luers Knights is Mary Hathaway. Before we get started, I want to remind you tonight's broadcast of Indiana High School girls basketball has been made possible by all of our great sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. And Top Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. Whitko, Luers, sectional foes facing off in the regular season. Brown wins the opening tilt, and we'll get a look at Whitko for the first time this season. Reese Stonebreaker into Allie Brown, and a foul underneath is charged to one of the 2 starting freshmen for Bishop Luers. That's Mytasia Inslee. We talked about this young group for Bishop Luers. On the other side, Whitko, junior-heavy bunch. Just 1 senior on the varsity roster. That is Reese Stonebreaker. Allie Brown hits the first free throw. 6'2", good size on the inside, and a pair of free throws good for Brown. Whitko full court pressure off to this 2-0 start. Green across midcourt against Lowe. And now a reach-in foul on Kyra Lowe. So a couple of early whistles within the first 19 seconds of this game. And Lowe is charged with her first personal, team foul number 1. Addie Warner was set to inbound. Instead, it's Green. I'll go immediately into Inslee, and Brown is there to alter that shot. Wildcats run the floor. Lowe lays it through. So Kyra Lowe for 2. 4-0 start for Whitko in the first 30 seconds. Brown the other way, blocked by Brown. Allie Brown blocks Trinity Brown. And this left-handed lay-in is through for Jama Stonebreaker. It's all Whitko to start. Should say that was Elise Jones on the other side for Bishop Luers. Not Trinity Brown, although Brown is the one who comes in second on the team in scoring for Luers. Warner inbounding. This is Jones, and the handoff to Green. Up ahead, Inslee through her hands and out of bounds. So 3 different Wildcats have already scored in the first minute of this game. Kyra Lowe across the timeline. High pass over the top, and just getting a little bit too aggressive for Whitko on that offensive possession. Set up the full court pressure. 2 seasons ago, this Whitko group really had a chance to win a sectional then. Couldn't get it done, but last year they were in the right mindset all season long. Went out, won a sectional and a regional. That team 2 years ago falling to Bishop Luers in the sectional. Luers eventually winning the state title. Warner, left wing, trying to back in, kicked out. Here's Green on the attack. Harvest Green, offensive foul, and a turnover from Bishop Luers. Natalie Stover on for Luers. .6:10 first quarter, 6-0 start for the Wildcats. Reese Stonebreaker going into Allie Brown. Mustered it up, but couldn't connect. Green going coast to coast. Lost the ball on the way up. Here's Lowe through traffic. Bounce pass ahead for Stonebreaker, and Jama Stonebreaker lays it in. Three, doesn't fall. Low rebound, pushing the pace again. Bounced it off for Jama Stonebreaker again. She missed it, put back, deflected and out of bounds. Belongs to Whitko, but you can see what having a true point guard like Kyra Lowe can do for this Whitko team. She facilitates very well in transition. 5:30 opening quarter, 8-0 start for Whitko. Reese Stonebreaker. This is Lowe. Spins, kicks off. Jama Stonebreaker 3. Off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Lowe into Reese Stonebreaker for 2. There's Trinity Brown into the game and gets called for the travel. So a turnover from Bishop Luers. 3 minutes have come and gone in this opening quarter. 10-0 Whitko on top. Bischoff in, and Jones comes out for Luers. And you looked at some of the matchups between these two teams already on paper this year. Whitko seems to be favored pretty heavily in this game. Corner pocket 3 is offline on the shot from Hazel Leffers. Harvest Green trying to run up the floor, and it's taken away. Reese Stonebreaker ahead for Allie Brown, and she's fouled. Take you back a couple possessions ago on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Lowe with a good bounce pass for Jama Stonebreaker. First free throw is good for Allie Brown. She's 3 for 3 at the line so far. Willow Osborne on for Whitko for the first time. Brown, 2 for 2. She's got 4 points, checks out. Jocelyn Lukey is into the game. Thanks to Pat down running stats for Whitko for getting us squared away on the pronunciations tonight. Reese Stonebreaker inside. Good look, and Stonebreaker's there to tap it back home. 14-0 in favor of Whitko, and Bishop Luers wants to talk things over, and it's a full timeout for the Knights with 4:13 to play in the first quarter. Don't forget, at Odd Weather Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OddWeatherContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. And if you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. Find them on Freedom Way or online, tjwindustrial.com. 14-0. Whitko with the lead over Bishop Luers. And a spread-out scoring attack. 4 different Wildcats have scored in this one. Midway through the first quarter, Jama Stonebreaker throwing up ahead for Lowe, who collects and lays it through for 2 more. Brown, Reese, and Jama Stonebreaker, as well as Kyra Lowe, all with 4 points. Jump ball, possession arrow flips. It is Luers basketball. Green, blocked. Can't get the putback to go. Loose ball, here's Reese Stonebreaker. Bounce pass to Jama, go right back to Reese. Just didn't get the roll. Addie Bischoff is in the game for Bishop Luers. Freshman guard at 5'5". Lowe comes out. Hazel Leffers back on for the Lady Cats of Whitko, South Whitley, Indiana. All the gyms in Indiana are just palaces, right? But Whitko's one of those sneaky special places to go watch a game. I don't think that's any bias. I just think that's probably, I'd say that about most gyms in Indiana, but either way, it's one of my favorite places to go watch a game. Inside look, and one. Hazel Leffers plus the foul. And with 3:06 to go in the first quarter, it is all Whitko right now at 18-0 with Leffers at the line for an and one free throw. Wayne leading Canterbury in the fourth, 44-15. That game, I believe, got started in the varsity side a little bit sooner than ours did here tonight, obviously. Green on the short angle, couldn't put it through. Leffers pass collected by Lukey. Leffers on the attack. Not a great look on the shot. Brown lost it coming up the floor. These Wildcats never stop running. Allie Brown to the cup, missed the lay-in. A lot of up-close looks that Whitko would like to have back here tonight. 2:20 first quarter. Harvest Green spinning towards the rim, and she traveled. Luers fans don't agree, but it was pretty obvious from up here. .2:15 opening quarter. As Whitko has stymied the Luers offense so far. Bounce pass for a three. It's off the front iron. Brown put back no. Loose ball last touched by Luers. It was Inslee, the last one to touch it. Whitko basketball underneath the bucket. Leffers goes deep on the inbound for Jocelyn Lukey. Reese Stonebreaker, the leader in points per game this season for Whitko, and she's called for a travel here. Would figure both Reese and Jama are getting at least bare minimum NAIA type of looks. You add low to this mix, and you might be seeing some higher level offers across the board. Inslee draws the contact here and is headed to the line for 2 free throws for Luers. Tasia Inslee to the line, 2 free throws. Gotta get our jerseys tucked in. Inslee's first free throw doesn't go. The Whitko cheerleaders are in attendance here tonight as well. Can hear them stomping on the floor just off screen. As Inslee goes 1 for 2. So Luers on the board, but it comes with 1:40 to play in the first quarter, and Whitko ahead 18-1. Allie Brown for 3. Off the iron. Sanchez rebound. Loose ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Whitko. Sanchez, Green, Inslee with Bischoff and Brown. The 5 on the floor for Bishop Luers. Bischoff hands off to Brown. Good help defense from Whitko. Found its way inside, and Harvest Green going to the line for a pair of free throws. Team foul number 4 on Whitko. And it's the second on Allie Brown. Harvest Green goes 2 for 2. The Luers with the last 3 points in this game. Good defense on this side. Baseline pass, corner head fake 3 from Stonebreaker. Brown with the elbow jumper, pretty well contested. And now Sanchez, jump ball, the arrow favors Whitko. Jameis Stonebreaker going to check in for Whitko. 56.4 left in the first quarter. Pass deflected, stolen, Green. And 1. Harvest Green plus the foul with a bucket for Luers. And Green hits the free throw. She's got 5 of the 6 Luers points. Last 6 points in this game scored by Luers. Good action. Jameis Stonebreaker left-handed lay-in. Inside the final 25 seconds of the first quarter. Brown, 3. Rims out. Reese Stonebreaker rebound. 15 seconds to go. Jameis Stonebreaker triple. Offensive rebound. Allie Brown sticks it back. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Green pulls up at the horn. And it's off the back iron to end this first quarter of play. Good start for the Wildcats. Luers with a little punch back, but Whitko ends the quarter on a quick 4-0 burst. It's 22-6. Wildcats over the Knights after 1.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Getting ready to start the second quarter of action from Bishop Luers High School. Jeff Mahoney for SummitCitySports.com. Matt Jackson on our camera here tonight. Luers starting with the basketball in the second. Jones gives up into the corner as this Knights offense looking for a little bit more rhythm against a ferocious Whitko defense, and right on cue. (22-6) after one. Allie Brown, 2 personal fouls, but she's the leading scorer in this game. Finds Reese Stonebreaker there for 2. Good attack by Green, can't get it to go. Got to get back defensively for Luers. Skip pass comes across. Jules Leffers on the attack. Her floater doesn't quite fall. Got an offensive rebound. Addie Lukey is also in the game, so they've gone deeper to the bench. Has Whitko travel on Brown. Jones pass for Green, got around the outstretched arm of the defender, and Harvest Green has 2 more. She's got 7 of the 8 points for Luers. 6:35 left in the first half. Deep look, and pure. Splash home the 3. It's Lukey who knocks it down. Addie Lukey from the outside. This 3 doesn't line up for Luers. Travel. Green underneath, trying to go back up, and a foul on the way up. And Coach Jordan immediately signaling to his bench to get somebody else in this game. Harvest Green going back to the line, as that's the 3rd personal foul called on Kyra Lowe. Anderson heating and air conditioning replay. Here is the freshman, Addie Lukey. It's going to end up with a basketball here and knock down the 3-pointer. Green hits both free throws. 17-point lead for Whitko. Jama Stonebreaker catch and pull. Rims off. Offensive rebound. Leffers traveled before she could put it back in. .5:15 second quarter. Good pressure out up high from Jules Leffers. Turnover. Stonebreaker with numbers, kicks out. Addie Lukey. This three's off. Offensive rebound, though. Leffers missed the putback. Stays with Whitko. Top of the key, Jules Leffers, right lane, line drive, and she's fouled. More free throws coming up for Whitko. 4:55, second quarter. First free throw doesn't fall. For 2 on that trip to the line. Green going against the full court pressure, sends it ahead. It went off of the backboard and finds Brown, who eventually laid it in. Sometimes you just need a bounce to go your way to get you going. Outside look. Lukey, no. Leffers putback was blocked by Ensley. And a travel going the other way. Reese Stonebreaker back into the game. Screen and roll. Or screen and pop, really. Brown tries to send it back up, out of bounds, and going to Bishop Luers. 4:15, second quarter. James Stonebreaker, Allie Brown, and Reese Stonebreaker all with 6 points to lead the way in scoring for Whitko. Harvest Green has 9 on the other side for Luers. Full court pressure against Green. Green for 3. Stonebreaker defensive board. Looking up ahead. Jocelyn Lukey pass over. Leffers jumper, no. Brown is there on the right block. And the amount of field goal attempts for Whitko feels like through the roof. They're just not shooting at a high enough clip right now. Green, good space on the inside. Lays it through. She's into double figures. Keep firing away. This 3 doesn't go, and we've got a foul coming against Bishop Luers. Stover clearing out on the 3. It is not on the shot. It was after the fact, but she knocked Jocelyn Lukey to the ground. This game was 18-0 at one point. 22-6 after 1. Luers has found a little bit more of a rhythm as this game has continued, and they create another turnover on defense, and now Allie Brown just got charged with her 3rd personal foul. So some foul trouble for Whitko, both Lowe and Brown with 3 personals. Jules Leffers back in. Brown stays on the floor with those 3 personals. 3:10 second quarter. Harvest Green's pass. Looking for Trinity Brown. Spin move and travel. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast, brought to you by Summit City Sports. You can find us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. All games during the regular season airing for free on YouTube as Buchwald knocked that ball away. Jones ahead for Brown. Stover, baseline. Bounce pass was right to Jama Stonebreaker. Jama to Reese, and the Stonebreaker connection picks up 2. Timeout, taken by Whitko. It's a 30-second break. Gives us a moment to remind you about the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Always 100 presents Holiday Hoops, kindergarten through 8th grade. A lot of different drills, a morning session, an afternoon session. You can do one session for $50, both sessions for $90. December 29th through the 31st, January 2nd at the PSM Fieldhouse. Visit www.always100basketball.net for more information. Stover looking for some help, and it's turned over. That ball was at the feet of Bischoff and then sailed out of bounds. Allie Brown's going to come out with those 3 fouls. 2:32 second quarter. Reese Stonebreaker to inbound. Willow Osborne is in, as well as Jules Leffers, who has it now. Jameis Stonebreaker, Jocelyn Lukey. That ball did not fall down. Offensive rebound nearly, and it's corralled instead by Bischoff on the defensive glass. Bischoff kicks out. Stover, good look on the mid-range. Missed it. Putback doesn't fall. Jameis Stonebreaker defensive board. Here's Reese. Good pass up the floor. Sat on top of the backboard. Green on the drive, baseline. Stover can't hang on, but it stays with Bishop Luers. Minute 50 left in the first half. 15-point Whitko advantage. And Brown going to check back on for Luers. Jones out, Brown in. Stover to the mid-range. Pull up, no. Offensive rebound. Buckwald can't put it back. Again, Whitko pushing up the floor. Transition offense just has not led to as many points as they would want. Feels like Whitko has had 10 to 15 more shot attempts than Luers in this game. And they've missed some gimme lay-ins. Jameis Stonebreaker kicks out. Lukey, 3. No. Loose ball, offensive rebound for Osborne. And now a reach in against Brown. 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Just 7 points here in the second quarter for Whitko after 22 in the first. Jameis Stonebreaker passed around, extra pass for an open 3. Osborne, no. And a foul on the rebound against Whitko. Feel like a bit of a broken record. Those are good looks. I mean, really good looks. Getting the shot that Coach Jordan wants, certainly in those situations. Addie Warner back in for Luers. Full court pressure continues from Whitko as they fall back. Final 60 seconds of the first half. Harvest Green attacks, draws the foul. It's on Jameis Stonebreaker, her second, so all sorts of foul trouble for Whitko here in this first half. Harvest Green at 12 and 13 points. .13 game. Reese Stonebreaker kicks out for Jama. Baseline drive floated out. Reese Stonebreaker, tough angle, missed a lay-in. Green hustling up the floor, created the space herself and lays it through. Harvest Green with 15 points. Luers down by just 11. Lukey, 3. Doesn't fall. Stonebreaker, putback is good for Jama. Inbound to Bischoff, she collects 2 seconds and 1 and got stripped on the way up at the end of the first half. Well, an interesting first half to say the least. Too many turnovers for both coaches to be happy about, but if you're Bishop Luers, at least after the start of this game at 18-0, you have found a way to get going on the offensive end, but mostly led by Harvest Green, who's got 15 points at the half for Bishop Luers. 31-18 at the break. Whitko in some foul trouble. We'll go through the numbers when we come back. But a lead nonetheless for the Wildcats, who are at 4-1 on the season, taking on a sectional opponent in Bishop Luers. It is 31-18 at the break. Whitko in front of Luers. We'll step aside, take about a minute and a half timeout, come back with more girls basketball after this.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season. Take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
I'm Brian Avery, Director of Champions Together for the Indiana High School Athletics Association. Champions Together is a program that partners the IHSAA and Special Olympics Indiana. It is designed to provide opportunities for students with and without intellectual disabilities to participate together on fields of play and in other activities throughout the year. Unified Sports, an important part of Champions Together, allows students who might not otherwise have the opportunity a chance to represent their school in interscholastic sport and compete for an IHSAA state championship. Unified Sports currently exist in roughly 1/3 of IHSAA member schools, and that number is growing. For over 10 years, Champions Together and Unified Sports have helped promote relationships between students with and without intellectual disabilities, increase graduation rates and school attendance, and improve the culture within our schools. To learn more about what is happening in the inclusion revolution, visit ihsaa.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Halftime score from Bishop Luers High School. Whitko 31, Luers 18. SummitCitySports.com. We're live on YouTube as well as IHSAATV.org. Glad you're with us on this Thursday night, December 4th, 21 days from now. We'll be celebrating Christmas as we just threw Thanksgiving in the rear view. If you haven't started listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You yet, you are behind. 31-18 at the break. Let's go through some of the numbers in that first half. Bishop Luers led in scoring by Harvest Green, who had 15 of the 18 first half points. Trinity Brown with 2, and Mitasia Ensley had the other single point in that first half for Bishop Luers, who again at one point in this game trailed 18-0. It was 22-6 after the first, and now a 13-point game at the half. Offensively for Whitko, 8 points for Jameis Stonebreaker to lead the scoring for the Wildcats in the first half. Kyra Lowe, 3 personal fouls, 4 points. 3 personal fouls on Allie Brown. She has 6 points. Jameis Stonebreaker also with 2 fouls, so Whitko is in some foul trouble here tonight. 6 points for Reese Stonebreaker. Addie Lukey with 3 points. Hazel Leffers with 2. And that should tally up to 31 in total in this game. We've got a scout going through some of the numbers here, and he has done a nice job of keeping steals, assists, and rebounds. Jameis Stonebreaker, with those 8 points, has 5 steals, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds as well. Harvest Green has done most of her damage at the free throw line for those 15 total points. She also has 6 rebounds in this game, but the steals numbers a drastic difference. Just 4 total turnovers forced by Luers defensively, and 8 turnovers unofficially on the other side for Whitko. As the Wildcats have collected some blocks in this game. Allie Brown's got 3 of them already to go along with 6 rebounds and those 6 points, 4 of which came at the free throw line in the first half. 31-18 at the break here. Other games tonight. Again, we got 2 other games on the Summit City Sports Network. Leo leading Garrett 15-8 after 1, and Wayne taking down Canterbury tonight as well. Other games coming up. Summit City Sports will be live tomorrow night. Doubleheader starting at 6 p.m. between Southside and Snyder. SAC action. That's where Matt and I will be. Boys basketball, Lakewood Park at Bishop Dwenger. Northside at DeKalb. Those are 7:30 start times. 7:30 start time for Blackhawk Christian and New Haven. And Bishop Dwenger at Northrop. Girls basketball tomorrow night. And then Saturday, starting at 4:30, it's Anderson and Northrop. Marion here at Luers for boys basketball. 6 p.m., I believe, is the start time for that game. And then 7:30 girls basketball between Columbia City and Leo on Saturday. It is 31-8 here, or 31-18 here at the break. 15 of the 18 points for Luers scored by the freshman Harvest Green. But Whitko on top. Reese and Jameis Stonebreaker each with 8 points on the updated stat sheet in the first half. We'll step aside, take about a 2-minute timeout, and then get you ready for second half action. Whitko with a 13-point lead at the half.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
SummitCitySports.com, live on IHSAATV.org, as well as YouTube, 31-18, getting ready for the third quarter between Whitko and Bishop Luers. Before we get started with the second half, I want to remind you, tonight's broadcast of Indiana High School girls basketball has been made possible by all of our great sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, they're providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. And don't forget, online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Third quarter, Whitko leading by 13. Jaron Matheny on the call. Matt Jackson running our camera here on this Thursday night. Mentioned we'll be live tomorrow at Snyder, Southside Snyder doubleheader. Girls varsity starts at 6 p.m. with the boys varsity to follow at approximately 7:30. 8 minutes on the clock to begin the third quarter. And Harvest Green with 15 of those 18 points gets the inbound for Luers to get things started. Green, three ball was deflected by Brown. Loose ball, and Green saved it. Ensley at midcourt, over and back. Whitko basketball. So Brown on the floor with Warner, Ensley, Buchwald, and Green. That's three freshmen out there for Bishop Luers right now to start the second half. Low, passes off. Hazel Leffers for three, and good. Hazel Leffers now with 5 points as Lowe gets the assist, and then Whitko forces an immediate turnover. This is what having Kyra Lowe in the game can do for you. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Good kick out, good spacing. And Whitko with the first 3 points of the second half. Jameis Stonebreaker, left-handed finish off the window. And one on the other side for Bishop Luers. And Brown going to the line to try and convert the and one. Foul is on Jameis Stonebreaker, her third. So if you're Whitko, there's one thing to be concerned about right now. Have the lead, feel pretty comfortable offensively, but foul trouble aplenty. Loose ball, Lowe. Extra pass down to Leffers, and another assist for Lowe. Hazel Leffers now with 7. Green broke the pressure, passes out, Brown head fake. Brown blocked on the way up by Stonebreaker. Jama throws ahead for Leffers. Numbers out the other side for Whitko, but again a missed layup for the Wildcats. Loose ball picked up by Mitasia Inslee. Inslee can't muster it home. Jameis Stonebreaker ahead for Brown. Extra touch to Reese. And Reese Stonebreaker with 2 more. Reese and Jama both with 10 points. Whitko leading by 20. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Offensive foul going the other way. Lowe runs the offense. Shifty guard, kicks out. Reese Stonebreaker catch and fire, rims off. And Buckwall defensive rebound, but turns it over. Lowe, tough to the cup. Loose ball is going to stay here. I would love to see the amount of field goal attempts in this game for Whitko. They just keep forcing turnovers. They keep getting good looks, but the percentage has just not been high enough for what you would feel like are quality shots. It's not like they're throwing it up with a hand in the face. Just haven't capitalized on some open looks. That could partially be the rust from not playing since November 22nd. Loose ball taken away. Here's Brown running the floor. Brown lays it through. And now you got to get back if you're Luers. That's the problem. Whitko with a ferocious pace all the time. Turnover. And then Bischoff gives it up. Stonebreaker ahead. Jamie Reese. Reese Stonebreaker driving and fouled out in front of the play. 4:57 third quarter. 18-point Whitko advantage. Stover back on for Luers, and we got a timeout coming for Whitko. A full timeout for the Wildcats. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them on Freedom Way or online, tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana, we are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Always 100 presents Holiday Hoops, kindergarten through 8th grade. You got a chance to practice your dribbling, your shooting, your passing, and your defense with morning and afternoon sessions. One session for $50, both sessions for $90, December 29th through the 31st, as well as January 2nd. Always100basketball.net or contact them by phone, 260-444-2788. So out of the full timeout for Whitko. An 18-point lead currently. Jameis Stonebreaker, well designed, and right to Allie Brown for two. Allie Brown now up to 8 points. Pressure out up high, creates the turnover. Reese Stonebreaker all alone to lay it through. Whitko doubled up on Luers. 4:25 third quarter. Here comes that pressure out up high again. Stover traveled as she tried to force it back into Harvest Green. 15 points for Green. Just what she had at the break, but 15 of the 18 in the first half. Reese Stonebreaker open, sets her feet, missed off the iron, and this one's out of bounds and belongs to Bishop Luers. But those are the kind of shots that it feels like Whitko has had available to them tonight. And if you start to cash in on those open looks, I mean, this Whitko team could put up 70 points in the blink of an eye. Brown, good dribbling for Bischoff. Freshman against the 6'2" Brown. Green against Leffers. Good strong defense from Leffers underneath. 3:36 third quarter and 3 subs to the scorer's table for Whitko. Jules Leffers on with Addie Lukey and number 20, Jocelyn Lukey. Jocelyn Lukey hits the deck here. Bischoff Green offensive rebound. Spins against Lowe, and Harvest Green continues to use her footwork really well. Harvest Green with 17 points now of the 24 for Luers. Lowe doesn't get it to fall. Bischoff, nice job by the freshman. Couldn't corral that loose ball. Jules Leffers triple, no. Jocelyn Lukey sticks it back. First bucket for Jocelyn Lukey. Addie has 3 points, that is, not buckets. Harvest Green again attacks. She's got such a knack for finding her way to the rim. 2:40 third quarter. Leffers gives up. Jocelyn Lukey. 3 ball is down. Lead is up to 25. Brown with pressure around her and a reach-in foul coming against Whitko. It's on Addie Lukey. .2:15 third quarter. Bischoff inbounding for Luers. This is Brown. Dribbling off for Jones. Hands are always in the passing lanes for Whitko. Leads to the run out and the low lay-in. Kyra Lowe with 2 more. She's up to 6. Brown, high arcing 3, just offline. Offensive rebound. Brown, runner, can't get the stick back. Jocelyn Lukey looking for another. This 3 doesn't fall. Bischoff defensive board. And then Lowe just picked up her 4th personal on the reach-in. Ensley going to come on. Takeaway for Lowe, and despite those 4 fouls, she stays in the game, gets the turnover, and the run out for 2 more. And Kyra Lowe now with 8. Buchwald came away with it. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Go into Ensley. Low. Numbers for Whitko. Bounced it down. Reese Stonebreaker fouled. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. We'll check out that last steal for Lowe. She just reads the passing lane and then takes it down the floor herself. Reese Stonebreaker hits them both. And then crossing the line on the baseline for that inbound was Luers, so another turnover by the Knights. And this game at a 31-point advantage for Whitko is all of a sudden 4 points away from a running clock here. 25 seconds left in the quarter, and Luers, again, just not on the same page right here. Low, spins, free throw line jumper short, Bischoff rebound. Bischoff, head of steam, hands off to Brown, 2 seconds and 1. Brown to Bischoff, they did not get that off before the horn. And the end of the third quarter is now as Whitko's extended the advantage to 31, 55-24. Wildcats on top. Fourth quarter coming up after this break.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook, big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook, okay. Too much cake out bad, oh God. Let her cook, all this sauce I'm trying.
Wildcats out of the locker room with 24 points in that third quarter, and the lead is 55-24 for Whitko over Bishop Luers. Final 8-minute stanza tonight. Jama Stonebreaker passed up the three, and they'll work it around up high against this 2-3. Oh, looked like a 2-3 defense, and now moving more man-to-man for Luers. Very spread out for Whitko. Lukey passes. Jama Stonebreaker three ball. Doesn't get the friendly bounce, but she got her own rebound. Floats one off. Lukey gave it up. Addie Lukey three. Harvest Green, defensive rebound for Luers, pushing ahead, but too far out in front of Bischoff. And the turnover. These two teams, relatively longer breaks. No games this weekend for them. Whitko will host Manchester next on December 12th. Luers hosting Belmont on December 10th. Jama Stonebreaker hangs in the air and finishes on the lay-in for two more. She's up to 12. Jama and Reese both with 12 points. Ooh. A reach-in called here on Lukey. I'm not sure that she got anything but the ball. Allie Brown and Reese Stonebreaker back on. And Harvest Green in a little bit of pain trying to get off the floor. That is not a good sign for Luers, as their best player needs some help getting to the bench. Jones, Brown, Ensley, Sanchez, and Bischoff are the five in for Bishop Luers, and Harvest Green taken off to the side by the trainers here at Luers, so we'll try to keep our eyes on that. Ensley misses the first free throw. 22-21, Garrett leading Leo at the half. 0 for 2 on this trip for Ensley, but Bischoff hung back, got the turnover. 6:25, clock rolling in the fourth quarter. Ensley turns, hook shot doesn't fall. Allie Brown defensive board. Jules Leffers ahead for Addie Lukey. Dangerous pass, but Brown collects, kicks out. Reese Stonebreaker, 3-ball, no. Allie Brown got it back off the tip, and that lay-in puts it at a running clock. 35-point lead, and now Allie Brown's up to double figures as well. Allie Brown again, and she's fouled by Ensley. So Brown to the line for 2 free throws. They run off the 10 required seconds after a foul. Ensley called for her 4th. And Brown good on the first free throw. A couple more subs coming for Whitko. Caitlin Emmerich in for the first time. Willow Osborne re-enters. And Brown 2 for 2. And that'll bring in Reagan Kleppinger. So the JV getting a look in varsity action for Whitko. Harvest Green is up standing over on the other side of the floor right now, or on the current side of the floor, just in the corner. Can't see her off screen, but she is back on her feet. It looks like she's working on moving one of her legs a little bit. May have come up cramping, but we're just glad to see that she's not been taken back to the locker room or anything like that. Leffers blocked, and it was last touched by Whitko. Clock runs inside of 5 minutes. Luers with a sub coming in. Although didn't have her jersey tucked in, it looks like. So we've seen that as a little bit of an emphasis actually this week from officials. Blackhawk Christian Northside game on Tuesday night on the boys' side. We saw that in both the JV and the varsity game, with officials keeping a keen eye on whether you got your jersey tucked in or not. Sanchez, runner, off the mark, loose ball into the corner. Ensley. Ensley, floater, finds a home. Final 4 minutes tonight from Bishop Luers. Kleppinger looking for some help, finds Osborne. Osborne backs it out. Emmerich handing off for Jules Leffers. Loose ball near midcourt and jump ball. The arrow favors Bishop Luers. We're inside the final 3 minutes. Again, clock is running in this game and will continue to run the rest of the way. Bischoff throws it up just off the mark, but we're going to see her on the varsity floor for a long time here in Fort Wayne, just a freshman. And that's, I think, the general consensus you have when you look at Bishop Luers is this was out of bounds. You look at this Bishop Luers group, and it feels like they're getting some very, very valuable playing time for freshmen on this roster. And it's got to be more than just this year, right? Certainly want to go out and win this year for the seniors you have, but there's bigger plans afoot here at Bishop Luers as a couple of bodies hit the floor in some chaos. And this is out of bounds, last touched by the Knights. Clock moves down to 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Harvest Green went to the sideline. She needed some help getting off the floor, but she seems to be all right now. Going to finish with 15 of the 26, at least up to this point for Luers. This is a travel on Emmerich. And down to just a minute and a half to go as the JV gets a look for Whitko here at the end of this varsity contest. Luers did win the JV contest pretty handily. Bischoff out to the corner. 3 just off the mark for Kennedy Chapin. Chapin had a very good JV game. Bischoff did as well, and she's fouled on this 3-point attempt and headed to the line for 3 free throws. First free throw is good. And sometimes in these late game scenarios, you want to see what you've got from your JV roster in a varsity type situation, but unfortunately in games that kind of get out of hand like this one has, you get to the point where you've got your JV facing your JV again, and just extra time on the floor for the ladies that already played here tonight. Final minute of the fourth quarter tonight from Bishop Luers. 61-28 the lead for Whitko. Emmerich dribbles to the inside. Trying to kick it back out. Bischoff knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Whitko. Reese Stonebreaker, 13 points. Jameis Stonebreaker with 12. Allie Brown finishes with 10. And it does feel like the Wildcats going to be one of the favorites to take home the sectional title again this year in 2A Sectional 36. We'll see if Luers, how much they improve over the course of this season, can make a potentially better game when it comes to it at Woodland a couple months from now. Bischoff for 3. Offensive rebound, and the putback goes for Chapin. But that'll be all she wrote tonight from Bishop Luers High School. Whitko defeats Bishop Luers 61-29. Your final score, your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, the senior Reese Stonebreaker for Whitko with 13 points in the victory for the Wildcats, who improved to 5-1 on the year. Bishop Luers falls to 2-4 on the season. Luers will be back in action next Wednesday, December 10th against Belmont. Whitko is off until next Friday, December 12th against Manchester, the start of 3 consecutive home games for the Wildcats. You can tune in to Garrett at Leo. Girls basketball going on in the second half there with Thad Goff. For my cameraman, Matt Jackson, I'm Jared Matheny saying so long from Bishop Luers tonight. 61-29, your final score. Whitko victorious over the Knights. And the Wildcats now to 5-1 on the season.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, SummitCitySports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.